Today, I'm on a mission to catch the predators of every bait fish. I will be fishing with crabs, sardines, shrimps, mussels, and oysters. My goal here is to catch the top predators that each of these bait fish have to survive against every day. I also made a rule where every fish I catch must be different for every bait. But to start off, we are going to forage for our first bait, the ghost shrimp. Ghost shrimp live inside of these small holes, so we're gonna take a look inside and see if we can catch some.
Alright guys, there's a bunch of holes in this area. Let's start pumping.
Ooh, oh my god.
This right here is a ghost shrimp. There's a lot of predators that love to eat these.
Ooh, that claw is gnarly.
This guy's gonna go inside of my cup while I collect about 20 more shrimp. I had to make sure I got extra shrimp in case I lost some. So let's see what kind of predator these shrimp have. I decided to fish in the same area as of where I caught the shrimp. But hooking these guys are pretty simple. You hook it through the tail and then you hook it one more time through the head.
Right.
Let me tell you, it did not take long until we get our first bite.
Oh. Ooh, dude, we just had one.
This is exactly why I collected extra shrimp. I hook up the bait and then cast it in one more time. But once again, we get another bite.
Oh, I'm just getting pecked by tiny
Oh, little bass. Little calico.
My shrimp keep getting pecked off, but I put another bait on to see if I can catch that bass. He didn't end up biting, and instead I got robbed by a bunch of tiny fish. So I packed up and went to another spot.
Alright guys, so we've made it to our next spot. I've just set up my rig. Right here we're doing the Carolina rig, which is basically a sinker and a hook. And we're gonna go ahead and grab our ghost shrimp and rig us up. Ooh, this guy's got a big claw. He's trying to pinch my... of his head, like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and give us a little cast out there. Gonna let that sit in the rod holder. Ooh, we're getting bites.
Oh, there you go. We're on. No.
Perfecto. That fish didn't even take that long to bite our line. So we cast out another bait and we literally get a bite right away.
Oh my god, we just got one. We immediately hooked up. We've immediately hooked up. Oh my god.
I've got to be careful while fighting this fish because I'm only using 4-pound test.
Ooh, he's fighting pretty good. What do we got here? Ooh, something silver.
Ooh. Yo, it's a bonefish. Bonefish. Oh my god. It's a bone. Yo, he's going crazy.
We gotta land him.
Oh. We got him. Yo. We just got a bonefish.
Wow.
Now that we've caught our ghost shrimp's predator, we're gonna move on to our next bait. The fiddler crab. These types of crabs live inside burrows. They have one gigantic claw, but these are not just for defense. These claws are also made for showing off, and the bigger the claw, the more appeal it gains. The female version of this crab is a bit different as they do not have any big claws at all. You can see right here there's a bunch of tiny little balls. That's just the dirt that they dig out of their hole. So now that we know a few characteristics of the fiddler crabs, we're gonna go ahead and try to catch one. I looked for a territory that might have some fiddler crabs, and I think I found the right place. But after searching for a little bit, I find my first fiddler crab. This is him with his eyes poking out. And this right here is probably his burrow that he built himself.
Alright, I see a fiddler crab.
Where's he gonna go? Where's he gonna go? I got him. I gotta get out of here.
Muddy as hell. Look at this guy.
This is our fiddler crab. You can tell it's a male because of its gigantic claw.
Ow! Hooked myself.
This is exactly why having the right people on your side matters. Because if you do get injured, knowing who to call could make all the difference. There's a reason why you keep a first aid kit nearby when things can go wrong fast. Just like there's a reason why Morgan & Morgan is America's largest injury law firm. They have won over $30 billion worth of claims, so they know a thing or two about getting you the compensation you deserve. Yeah, but I already have someone helping me. Be careful who you choose, because you may be beat before you even start. Yeah, but how much do I gotta pay for that? Well, luckily for you. It's free unless you win. Handling all the paperwork, back and forth calls, and unfair offers after an injury could be a huge headache. That's where Morgan & Morgan comes in handy. Starting a claim is easy. You can just click the link in the description below to see if you have a claim. If you are ever injured, you can check out Morgan & Morgan. For more information, you can go to forthepeople.com/fishtail. Now back to the video, we're gonna go ahead and hook this guy through his back legs.
Just like that.
Go cast this guy out. Oh, guys, we just had a bite on our fiddler. Oh!
Guys, this is the fiddler. Come on.
Oh! We got him! We got him on the fiddler. Oh. Oh, God. What is that? Oh, my. Yo, what the hell? What the hell is that? Oh! It's a croaker.
Nice yellowfin croaker right here on the fiddler crab. This is a very common fish in these marshlands. We're gonna go ahead and get this guy unhooked and get him back in the water. There you go. So now we know what a common predator the fiddler crab has. We're gonna go ahead and move on to the next bait, mussels. Mussels are most commonly found on the coast. I've also found clumps of them on top of the sand, and it's pretty cool. One singular mussel can filter 9 to 20 gallons of water per day. So I ventured into this ocean inlet to see if I can catch some mussels. I end up getting pretty lucky because I find some right here.
If you're wondering how I'm getting to these spots, this is my little setup. Let's go take a look at these mussels down here.
See, there's a bunch of mussels here right on this wall. Very common spot for these things to grow.
All right, let's get some clams.
I saw, take a look at this. We found the mother lode here. When a mussel finds a good spot on a rock, it can release these threads so it can stick to the rock. So I collect my fair share of mussels, and it's now time to see if we can catch anything on these guys.
All right, let's see. Let's go ahead and pop this guy open. That is our bait for today. Right when I got here, I saw a gigantic bass that swam inside of here. The rig we're using is just a split shot sinker and a piece of hook. I see some fish that I want to target that are in here. I'm trying to get in this little area. Ah, fuck.
There's no way first cast it got stuck. Yes!
Right next to the structure right here had a bunch of fish swimming around it. And it did take a little while until we get our first bite.
We added a little more bait. Let's see if they'll eat this. Oh, I'm getting bites.
Oh, I got one. Got one. Got one. Oh my God. Yo. Yo, we got one. Let's put him in this little pond. Oh.
This is an opali. You can see the blue, its blue eye. And that is how they get their name, an opali. Look at its eye. Look how blue it is. These fish are schooling fish, so wherever they come from, there's gonna be a lot more of them. It's very common to see these along the coast.
So let them go.
Oh my God.
Bruh. So we're gonna move on to our next bait, the oyster. All right, guys, I'm walking up on these rocks right here. You can see there's a bunch of oyster shells right here, but they seem to be dead. Structures like this, it's very common for oysters to grow in it. As you can see, there's a bunch here and over there. It looks to be we found an alive oyster. And right here, I have a shucking tool. Oh, crack the edge a bit. Ooh, you can see all the water in there. That means he is definitely alive. Oh my God. Look at that. Oh my God. You can see right here, this is the mussel that closes the shell. So we got a little piece here, we got a big piece here. We're gonna use this as bait now. All right, so we got our oysters for bait, and now I'm going to be fishing these eelgrass beds, which I caught absolutely nothing at, so I went to the next spot. We've arrived at our next spot. It's a small little stream. We're gonna see if we can catch anything.
All right, I'm using a new rig right here. This is called a Tankara. It's basically just a stick.
My luck was terrible today, so I decided to up my chances. I'm gonna be fishing right near the ocean, right about here. I tossed my oyster out, but within 5 minutes, this happens.
Oh my God, we got one. We got one. Oh my God, we got one. No way. Yo! Oh my! What the?
We just caught this little perch. I believe this is a butterlip perch. You can tell by its lips, its fat lips.
Don't ask me why I'm gonna keep this though. We're gonna let this guy go. There you go!
Well, the oyster was definitely the most challenging, but we're gonna head to the next bait, shore crabs. These are small crabs that live on the shore, hence their name, and they spend about half their life in the water. So I wanted to see these guys in person, so I found a muddy bay area and started looking for crabs.
All right, guys, I'm in crab territory. Holy cow, that one's huge. Look at that one. That thing is huge.
One of the foods these shore crabs like to eat are green seaweed.
They're just chilling on top of the grass.
They live in an environment where they can easily escape. They can also burrow in the mud to retain moisture and hide from predators. As I mentioned in the beginning, they spend half of their life in the water, and these guys are currently scavenging for some algae to feed on. And after they've been underwater for a little while, they go up for a breath of air.
All right, I'm gonna try to catch one of these guys. I brought a net, so let's see if we can catch some. Oh, there's one right there. Oh, there's two.
Oh, you Did I get him? Oh, there he is. There he is.
We got him.
Guys, we just got him. Guys, he's huge. Oh my God.
Yo, we just caught one, guys. Oh my God, he's gonna pinch me. Okay, so I brought a bucket. We're gonna store him inside of here. All right, we're gonna catch a few more of these guys, and then we're gonna use them as bait to see what eats these guys.
For this bait, we are also going to be fishing on the boat.
Guys, next up, we're gonna use our crabs, but we're gonna do a different tactic. We're gonna pitch the crab right underneath the dock and see if we can catch like a big bass or something.
A lot of the fish that live under here love to eat crustaceans, so I didn't expect long until a bite.
Oh, I'm getting bites. Oh, I got one. Got one. Oh my God. Oh my God, on the crab. Oh my God. Oh, what is that? Yo. Oh my God.
Dude, we just caught a bass on the little crab. This is actually a calico bass.
Calico bass are fairly aggressive fish. These guys love eating crustaceans and also small fish, which the bait barge has a lot of. So we're gonna release this bass and move on to our very last bait, sardines. Sardines have a lot of predators. Sardines are basically irresistible to big fish. And luckily for me, the bait barge sells sardines. And of course I forget to film the guy putting the sardines in my bucket, but this is them swimming around. So I decided to go out in the ocean and this happened.
God damn. Whoa. Whoa. Jesus.
So I decided to go back to the bait barge. And within the first 5 minutes, I got a bite. And this is what the sardine looked like after.
See that? That's a nice little bite mark right there.
So then I casted it right in front of the barge, which is one of the best spots. There's a little bit of current and it took my sardine right underneath the barge. But after a few minutes later, this happens.
Oh, we got one. Got one. Oh my God. No way. We had one the whole time. Ooh. Yo! Oh! What do we got here?
Little sand bass. This one's a bit different from the other one that we caught. That one was a kelp. This one is a sand bass. I mean, not that big, but you know, it's something.
So let's go ahead and release them.